Here we go again. Just solo right now. We gotta get not too far, actually. Do we have a sharpshooter in the group? Yes, we do. It is Codeman.
Will do.
Get on up there. Welcome back to Long War 2. Operation Devil's Altar.
Let's do this.
Because the death metal just never stops. We don't need to hack the scanner towers. Oh, it seems to be fused to in a little kiosk thing. And we don't really need to alert every single group on the map to our position. That's just not really necessary. I'm saying we can live without that. You are going to hide behind this big old chunk of wall. Stay there. I think we're just going to limit our first moves now to just sort of this.
I can handle that. Moving to Overwatch.
Just kind of keep things
What's over there?
steady. We don't have a long way to go.
Got it covered. On your order.
So we can afford to take this slow and steady.
Overwatch. Klingt machbar.
How do you do, Azure?
I'm doing alright. I've been working on a character for a D6 Star Wars session that Sonny might be running.
Cool, cool.
On Overwatch.
How have you been?
Let's move already.
Kinda taking a break from streaming to work on other stuff. But, yeah, otherwise doing alright.
Advent forces sighted.
That's good.
A nice big old trooper pod. And everyone's kind of a ways back.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Thankfully, Codeman is the snapshot kind of sniper.
Nailed him.
So there's one down already. Let's see. The others are pretty dug in, though.
Whatever you say.
But CZ has run and gun, which could give us pretty good position. Though not ideal.
Das kann ich machen.
We could get rid of the trooper right here. That would open CZ up for a good run and gun. But that's heavy cover, so... Yeah, might just have to move some people up.
Would a grenade be able to reach the cover that you were talking about?
Yeah, but not from any of the guys with actions remaining. Other than, CZ's the only one close enough to lob a grenade over there. Though, I do have a grenadier.
Yeah, and I have the Sapper ability, which destroys cover, I believe.
Well, you'd also just pretty much outright kill the grenadier there. The problem is, I don't have a whole lot of good cover for you. That gives you... Well, that also gives you line of sight to the guy.
I'm going.
Yeah, even with your grenade launcher, you can't reach all the way there.
What about from the roof?
Nah, you wouldn't have been able to quite far enough, even with the roof.
All right.
Moving Overwatch. Affirmative. Covering now.
Just stay right where you are, and these two are the ones with actions remaining. Stun, too low. Even taking a slug shot's too low. Thinking probably just flashbang, yeah.
This one's gonna be bright. Bin dabei.
Because, yeah, we were just not in a good position for that pod to show up.
Does this mission not start in concealment?
No, it's extracting a VIP from an Advent city. So, it is no concealment to start.
Okay.
Heading out. Taking fire over here. Take this. We have multiple targets now. I'm on the move.
This might be a dangerous move.
Come get some.
Should be fun, though.
No problem, boss.
Let's do one of those fancy slug shots. Nice.
Pressed yet?
I am a little impressed. Thanks for asking.
Kein Problem, Boss. Bestätigt, Überwachung läuft. No problem, Boss.
We still got that Advent sentry to worry about.
Saw it waiting around. Got it covered. On it.
Oh, we don't want our VIP to lag too far behind. Alright, the VIP is actually going to be one of the soldiers we're trying to recruit,
Got it covered.
which makes this mission especially important.
Right, it was ICT, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
How many is that now?
A successful Overwatch. Those feel few and far between.
Moving to position. Finally.
But we got plenty of time.
Headed there now. Affirmative. Covering now. I'm on it. I'm going. Come get some.
Just move everyone up as far as we can. Get everyone on even ground.
Work hours. Scanning.
And just in time.
Negative damage. Negative damage. Without the introduction of human DNA,
Oh!
creatures once operating
It's time to murder some snakes!
now show their true form.
First Vipers this game?
Yep.
No reason for them to hide. The aliens don't need an infiltration unit anymore.
Ah, finally. Okay. We have some options.
Let's do this. disabled. I'm on it.
Really? That's the enemy you can see from there? Well, somehow that worked.
Intel located.
Alright then. Guess this move ain't so risky after all.
Nicht schlecht.
Ah, snake murdered.
Is clear. I'm on it. I can handle that.
Feels odd watching this live. Well, hello to you too, Flame I7.
On Overwatch.
That's a stun lancer. They're probably gonna just run up.
Whatever you say. On Overwatch.
Wow. Couldn't have had a more straight shot if you tried.
Negative damage. I'm all right.
Well, somehow that all worked out.
Heading out. I'm ready. We're green to go. Well, how about that?
And that should hopefully be it, barring another pod walking in on us while we're trying to get to evac. Which would just be awkward.
Let's move already. Copy that. I've got it. Got it covered. Schon unterwegs.
Ooh, this is an art gallery. That's interesting. Don't really get to pay attention to the interiors much. Looks like the Advent humans and aliens have some culture, at least.
On your order.
I wonder how the aliens managed to mess that up, though.
What'd they mess up?
Art in general.
VIP
Oh.
secure and in position for evac.
There's an art gallery that we're evacing off of, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
I
well,
can see.
I'm like, well, this looks all right. This looks wholesome.
What's over
I
there?
wonder how the writers would try to prove me wrong there.
I'm on it.
Ah,
Rolling out. Moving out. Double time. Affirmative.
Is that everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only brought 7 people to this, right?
I'm gone.
Seems so.
yeah, I think you took off Aeon, so it was only 7, because otherwise it would have gone over the expiration
Accomplished.
and wouldn't have been able to fully
Oh,
infiltrate.
yeah, the infiltration time. All right, well, another flawless mission, and we're up to Vipers in terms of enemy strength in this area. So that's nice. Devil's Altar. Seriously, how do we have so many of these freaking death metal album titles in a row?
Some form of luck, be it good or bad.
Or the... I'm still not sure, but I think the Long War 2 diffs might have added to the list, and I have a feeling they might have been biased.
Perhaps.
Because I remember vanilla XCOM Operation titles making much less sense, and having much less rhyme or reason, let alone that rhyme or reason being metal.
I told the troops to expect the best, and that's what you've shown them, Commander.
Alright,
Well done.
got a couple promotions to hand out. Zarhan, you're really not fast enough to do the whole shotgun thing, so... I think I'll... Lock fire or covering fire? Covering fire, I think, for you, since you'll always kind of be lagging a little bit behind. Ah. This might be one of our first corporals.
Yeah, he's been on more missions than anyone else in the squad, having been on the only one from this squad, I believe, to go on Shen's
Right.
last gift.
That's true. A few of these are pretty good, but Shredder is extremely good. I mean, it's a guaranteed way to get rid of armor. Also, this formatting is a little messed up. I mean, Hail of Bullets is a pretty nice ability when it's kind of on the standard heavy gunner track in vanilla, but Shredder is the real standout here. And now we have ICT. A new LCPL, who is a shinobi. Alright then. Let's go for a different track and actually make you a Ghost Walker. See where that gets us. You're lightly wounded. How'd that happen? You were a VIP, and you didn't get hit. That's odd. Well, we have an engineer. Oh, that's right. I've been wondering what to put in here. I was probably thinking Guerrilla Tactics School. Or comms. But yeah, resistance tactics is probably what I want. So, the thing to do then... Ooh, extra supplies. Let's go to the black market.
Plotting new course.
Market is open.
Sell just a little bit of something. Yeah, just a basic stock.
Commander, I appreciate you recruiting.
I'm getting on it, Shen.
Team, but as it stands, we have people still waiting for an assignment. We can have them working on construction, excavation, or staffing a facility.
Done and done.
Avenger plotting new course. Strategic resource located.
Excellent. We just need a little more intel to get to the rest of Europe. And get free recruits forever, which might actually be pretty cool. Although I'm starting to worry how weapon and armor production is going to scale with so many recruits on the Avenger. That's definitely a thing to start worrying about.
Setting course for Sector 6, Eastern Europe.
Okay, we do have a squad in play. There's another smash and grab there. For a bit of more intel. Let's see if we can send someone in there.
For West Asia.
Thinking like a clear squad. Recover item from Advent Vault, so it's just grab a chest in a building somewhere. Oh, Aurelia needs to still go back to the Resistance Haven. Well, actually, right now, it might be extremely useful going there instead. I guess it's not going to be that much of a smash and grab. Because I can fit quite a few people going in here. In fact, we'll remove Aurelia, since we can send Tibbs' squad is out doing something else, so we can spare him. Yeah. Yeah, let's send out these four to do the quick recovery. Trying to be sneaky. They don't have a specialist, but they might be able to get away with it. And the rookies can start getting some experience. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, I think. I hope that's not the last time we see those rookies.
So 2 rookies, a Grenadier and a Shinobi?
Sky Ranger deployed.
I'm sending Tibbs as the Shinobi.
Yeah.
And I need to put Aurelia back in. Oh no. Sorry, I didn't mean to put Aurelia in that squad. Squad management. Take Aurelia out. I wonder if you just periodically get new people every so often. And they just default to hiding. I think you do, actually, because now these people are up to 8. Interesting. Also, what are the other things on this menu? Global Advent Strength, 21 Legions. Global Resistance Threat guarded. Okay. That's where that information is. Good to know. Alright. Ah, yes.
I think if this was easier than your last procedure, Doctor?
Central, Commander. Yes, I find the process to be far less disconcerting when the subject has already expired. The results, however, it's best you see for yourself. My autopsy of the Advent captain has confirmed the existence of an implant, similar in design to the unit I extracted from the commander. But there are differences.
What kind of differences?
The data you see is being pulled directly from this Advent captain's implant. The sequence here is essentially you, Commander. Or at least the tactical information they were processing through your mind. As you can see, the data is nearly identical.
They were using you against us.
Yes, however, the Advent data shows signs of decay. Removing the commander from their network has likely caused significant damage.
Network?
Yes, what we're seeing here is a psionic network. These implants are capable of receiving and transmitting information, a great deal of information, somehow encoded in a stream of psionic energy. My working theory? Advent uses this network to augment the tactical readiness of its troops, as well as disseminate orders from its central command. Observe. Even in the subject's diminished condition, the implant continues to have an effect. A truly astonishing achievement.
Or a weakness?
Potentially. But I need direct access to their network to know for sure.
I'm guessing that won't be easy.
We'd need an active link. And that would mean hacking a live Advent officer.
Like I said, not easy. Still, it's the best lead we've got. Your call, Commander.
Fund it. Oh, that research took a little while. I haven't seen this screen in forever. Might as well keep the autopsies trucking.
I am at a loss for words to describe the difficulties we have had in attempting to handle this creature, affectionately known as the Faceless, to our troops. The nebulous form of its physical structure, including a pliable, semi-solid outer layer, seems to be slowly degrading now that the creature has expired. There is also a pungent odor that only seems to grow stronger as time passes.
I bet some people would object to the term affectionately. Just
Probably, yeah.
just seems a bit off there.
I saw medical breakthroughs that would have been considered nothing short of miraculous at any
Ah.
time before the aliens' arrival. The elderly and infirm so revitalized with a single treatment that they were often brought to tears. It's a powerful, powerful thing the aliens have developed. Perhaps their most insidious creation of all. For my part in it, I remain deeply conflicted.
Commander?
I think we might as well just make Skulljack now.
I'll have the team get started immediately, Commander.
Since we have the resources,
In progress.
just get that bit out of the way.
So I've seen it used before, but I've forgotten. What does the Skulljack do?
It allows for a charging melee attack that also triggers a hack dialogue.
And hacking gets you various things.
Yeah, and in this case, and in a couple of cases actually, you need to use the Skulljack on a specific target as your primary objective.
Right.
But you can also research how to just do it to mine just about any Advent target.
Have you ever Skulljacked a Faceless?
I don't know if they allow you to do that. Well, that's interesting. They kind of pause. I think they actually pause the time advancement when a mission reaches 100% infiltrated. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is this is Hammer Child. Not to be confused with sickle adult. That is different.
Yes, indeed.
So this is just for some intel. Who did I send on it? This is Payday?
Payday,
Most of
yeah.
Payday, and I think I put the new Spark on Payday as well.
Right, yeah. I'm not entirely sure why, but it somehow feels fitting that Payday goes on Hammerchild. Not sure why, though.
I think it's the absurdity of the name and the team.
Probably, yeah.
And we're not actually in a warehouse this time. We're in just like a house with furniture. That's new. It's finally starting to make some tangible progress in terms of the Viper appearing, getting, Skulljack underway. We're starting to actually take forward steps in the campaign. And I'm happy about that.
Yeah, progress is usually good.
I kind of get why they go for sort of a slow burn where the missions are very incremental, but I'm used to vanilla where I guess the rewards are a bit more significant and the pace is much faster.
NS-15, this is Avenger.
Yeah, it's not
Access
quite as
point we're
long.
after is just ahead. Move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
To say the least. Alright. So, say hello to Julian the nice robot now. And it's a long way down to the end of the train. But Julian is kind of like the mechs from Enemy Within. He kind of fills that role. Let's see. We've got a few options for our approach. The main problem is that just going straight along this pathway is not really going to give us much in the way of cover if we do find people. So I think the better, smarter decision is to go kind of up and over the building. Yeah.
Look at them proudly marching for the
Ah!
Elder's glory.
And there's already a pod over there, so I'd say that is the correct decision.
On the move.
Alright.
On the move.
Copy that.
Bin unterwegs. Go, go, go. Roger that.
And hopefully those drones don't spot the couple people that are not quite in cover against that pod. Ah, it's fine.
Headed there now.
Oh, there's definitely someone over there.
Hostile squad.
That's the same hostile squad we saw earlier, guys. Come on. Let's see.
Go, go, go.
10-4. Time to motor. Already there. Das lasse ich mir nicht zweimal sagen.
there's another one down there. So when we get this ball rolling, it's gonna be fast and loud. But we have our new robot to help with that. And they even give him some ablative armor. That's an interesting choice. I think he actually has, adjusted, that's actually more HP than he has in vanilla. Maybe they gave the Sparks a buff? That'd be pretty cool. I mean, they did also change the standard rocket launcher attachment to a shredder gun, which I consider a buff already. So I guess that might be the case. 2 drones, a sectoid, an officer, and a stun lancer is our... So what's on the table?
Overwatch.
Heading there now. Overwatch.
Heading out. Overwatch.
That's affirmative.
Yeah, we got this in the bag.
Moving to Overwatch.
We brought a full squad. There is no reason we can't just take all these guys.
Roger. Hold off.
Never mind the giant robot off to your left. It is not important.
Moving to position.
Let's see, how do I want to ambush these guys? Probably with the starter shredder gun to the face. Yeah.
Do we have a leaderboard of some sort? Blunders have given us away.
Nicely done.
You see that one?
Oh, that's right, you have death from above. So I guess you can mark someone. Which actually, you know, in terms of action economy, that's actually pretty good. Not really going to complain about that.
Not too shabby.
Excellent. Actually,
What's over there? It's not explosive or anything, right? Flamethrower engaged.
oh, that wasn't quite as devastating as I wanted it to be.
Got it covered. Schon unterwegs. Feind steht noch.
Oh, that's right, you have needle grenades. I don't have to care about who you kill. I should have led with you initially. I don't know if the standard grenades would have taken out the officer and the stun lancer, but ah well. I'm not that concerned about loot.
handle that.
Oh, I thought you could see that from here. Ah, well.
Bypassing security.
In control of a... Ooh. You know, I can take a group of reinforcements, so let's just try for it. I can't wait to see what this results in.
Piece of cake.
Just a random drone out in the back. Well... Oh, no, it's part of a squad. Well, I guess that checks out.
Okay, I'll go. Overwatch.
So you guys watch our back.
I can handle that. I'm on it.
We prepare for next turn when Obi goes up to the case.
On Overwatch.
Should I double check that for you? Sensors at maximum sensitivity.
Rücke vor. Gebe Feuerschutz.
Well, they're going to be occupied for a little while. That works out.
Whatever you say.
Really? Dang it, the squad site, the
Position confirmed. Commander, we have confirmation of
site
exposed
preview is
access
lying
point.
to me.
I'm trusting you here.
Oh, why not? Let's have some fun.
This one's for you.
Really? 3 damage. Okay, fine.
No problem, boss.
The rock.
On Overwatch. I'm on it. Seems doable.
Oh, you have sight from there. All right. I really should get you with some pistol marksmanship.
Relatively active. A targeting error.
Bin dabei.
That somehow worked.
Ziellinie gesichert.
Still hacked for all the good that does it. The drone's running away. Okay. Oh, I forget. Can the spark pick up loot?
Unlike the rest of you, this unit doesn't get winded.
Yeah, it does.
On Overwatch.
Now hack that freaking thing already. The intel was a bit more useful anyway.
Hack the planet.
So now
Seems doable.
Now I need to... Oh, you're fine now? Oh, this
I'm going.
game confuses me sometimes, and I didn't used to.
Come get some. Affirmative. Covering now.
Not a problem.
Wechsle Position.
So we'll just put evac down here.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
What the?
I definitely got that over here.
Strong Copper, did you just do covering fire on
This is
the
Firebrand.
drone being
Time to go.
revived? Or something? Or moving? That triggered Overwatch for you? Okay.
It feels good to move around.
And you didn't see the drone from around that rock? I'm so confused by all the weird game mechanic foibles that are showing up in this episode.
Will the death of this one change anything?
Oh, don't wax philosophical on me right now, Julian. It is unbecoming.
Will do. Roger that.
Heading out.
Running.
Scanning.
Rücke vor. Na los, zeigt euch. Looks like they called him back up.
Ah, about time. Let's get you...
I don't see you running anywhere.
On my way. Affirmative.
I usually like,
I'm going.
usually like Julian's flippant attitude, but in this situation, I'm just like, ah, come on, man.
Schon unterwegs. Bin dabei. Seems doable.
Let's see if we can just wipe him out this turn.
Overwatch.
Not waste any more time than we have to.
Got it covered. If you say so. Affirmative. Cover
Did
it
I
now.
make it back in time?
Yeah, for the end of the second mission.
Oh well.
I mean, you got a little bit to go. Oh, that's an Advent Gunner. Oh.
Advent-Einheiten gesichtet.
Alright, guys, all you have to do... Yes!
That's it.
Well done, everybody. Alright, bring it home.
I hope you know where I'm going.
Verstanden. Nah problem, boss. I guess that'll be okay.
That was pretty impressive.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, finally, that actually worked.
No problem, boss.
Got it.
Now, get the heck out of there.
In here.
A very satisfying end to a slightly frustrating mission.
Firebrand returning to base.
Not because it was difficult, but because it was
Mission
just
accomplished.
weird. Mostly because I chose to hack a random drone and...
It did not go according to plan.
No, I mean, it was beneficial. It just, you know, some weird behaviors came about as a result of that. Ah, well, it's really nothing huge. And Julian, our Spark, has now had his first successful combat mission,
Yeah.
which I'd say is worth it all on its own. Also, he's now kind of trying to sit on one of the seats, and it's not
Yeah, it's
quite working
That's-
because he's clipping into Zephy.
yeah. And there I am. I can see.
Normally, he's kind of defaulted to sort of sitting in the very sort of front or back, I guess, of the of the Sky Ranger, but no, that seems to be a bug too.
I like that the Advent Surveillance drone is up on the scoreboard there.
Yeah, that sometimes happens with hacking and mind control. It's fun. It'll be even funnier later once we start getting like psionics.
I expected something of a learning
yeah.
curve for our new recruits.
All right, we're starting to get some sergeants across the board. That's pretty good. Or corporals, rather. So, Zephyr. Got you needle grenades last time. Grenadier. Could get you an extra grenade, an extra support grenade, or a point of armor. You can actually justify use for any of these. You've got really slow mobility too. You might actually benefit from Protector. Yeah, getting an extra like flashbang or smoke grenade might actually be a really good use of perk there over another damaging grenade. But we did pick needle grenades. So we're kind of built for killing rather than not killing, so. I mean, if I wanted to go in all support, I would have picked rapid deployment first. Still, Projector's pretty good. Heavy Ordnance is pretty good. Formidable's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead with Protector because I think it's interesting, and low mobility means you're gonna be doing a bit more support role stuff anyway. Technical. Biggest booms, Fortify, which is just a bonus to defense, apparently. Just a free bonus to defense. Just out of nowhere on a 5-turn cooldown. And Napalm X. Yeah, Napalm X. OB. Revival Protocol. No question. And Lovenot said he wanted to be full sniper, so just keep on taking the good ground stuff. And Julian, who also has a different set of perks. Oh, I was kind of hoping that they'd just leave him vanilla. Alright. So, Shredder, Iron Skin, Combat Awareness. I mean, he doesn't have Shredder by default now? Well, give him Shredder. Good grief. I guess that made him too good in vanilla, but seriously, come on. Shredder is one of the best abilities in the entire freaking game. I suppose we could be training up Advanced Warfare Center abilities. Actually, Lovenot should get some pistol training. So that he has something he can do on his, if he has to move, and he can do something that isn't sniping or hollow targeting. That's my reasoning. A resistance mech?
Avenger plotting new course.
I am in Tregwade. Uh-oh. Menace is at 100%. I'm not going to get to know what this is in this session. Yep. It's time for Moonchild, which is... This is the small squad, isn't it? This is the half-rookie squad, isn't it? Oh boy. Oh. Oh. I was kind of considering, since this is just kind of a grab and run mission, might do it now, but nah, I want to stretch and eat dinner, so this will be where we call it once this loads in.
Okay. Alright, that's fine. Dinner is important.
It's a rather important meal of the day.
Yeah.
It's where I get most of my food from.
Same.
Menace 1-5. We've got a bead on the Advent data vault
Yeah.
near your position. Be advised. Self-detonating
I'm usually
charges are
more
in place at the target.
dinner
Move
as
to disarm and
well,
extract the
because
package
I
before
don't
its
have breakfast,
contents
so
are
it's
destroyed.
usually just lunch and dinner.
I've been trying to have more breakfast lately. But that's a discussion for another time. Thanks for hanging out,
Yeah.
Dread and Azure,
No problem.
on this
Thanks for
sort
having
of
us.
chill evening session. And see you all
Yeah.
next time.